And we're live. Awesome. Welcome back to another Brick Cantina podcast, whatever episode this is. I think it's episode 5, 4, 5.
I want to
say 5. I feel like that's bounce back to me again. So
have a quick gander.
I think so. Just say hello to Dibbles and Scott, and if there's anyone else waiting in the sidelines.
Oh.
Still currently says 0 viewers at the minute, but I know it takes a little while to update. So
it does.
Bricks. Hey yo, how you doing, man? Hope you're well.
Ooh, do you know what? I actually didn't put which episode, or did I?
I've been dating them. I've been forgetting. I don't know what episode we're on. I just put the date.
So yeah, we are on episode 5 as of now.
Episode 5. That's decent. That's really good.
Our 2 current viewers. How would it do? Oh, 3. That must be.
Yeah, we've got one of a kind Bricks, Dibbles and Scott. So that's awesome.
So I've been. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm like really, really into the idea of doing a decal.
Yeah.
After talking to Brick Freak about it and stuff, I was thinking about it a little bit, and then I thought, nah, it's probably too much. And then after seeing SW, I don't know why I said that W so much there.
After
seeing SW do it, and I found that obviously you can do the easier ones. And I was thinking where am I going to get all this stuff, and is it going to be really expensive?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be too bad, to be honest.
No, not really.
To do basic ones like army builders, I mean, it doesn't look all that bad.
No, definitely not.
I think it's there's probably an initial setup cost, I think.
Yeah, I think you have to buy if you don't have the cutting mat or the knife. I mean, my mum's already got some, so that's probably a few pounds. And then I guess the sealant, that's just one of those things that you're gonna have to just keep buying every time you run out. And then it's just figures and the decal sheets. That's all you really need.
This is the good thing is you could do a decal. You could the figure and the decal itself probably cost you £9 for a decent decal.
Yeah,
because and that's if you were to buy it all off Blue Harvest Bricks, for example. And I think what is it £3 for a body, body, and between £3 and £5 for a helmet. And then it's between 2 and 3, not even £2 to £3 for a decal itself.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's £1.50 or something.
Yeah. We've had Flaming Brick Studios join, and also Blue Harvest Bricks have joined the stream.
See, the man himself.
So welcome to the podcast. I'm going to put this on Instagram because I haven't advertised it.
Sure.
I probably should.
I was thinking about finding a way of maybe using TikTok as a
platform.
Yeah, to get the word out about stuff. But then again, I don't know how you would, because TikTok's more like a right now type thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I
did come up with a really good idea though. There's something that I've been meaning to do for the last 2 days. So I'm going to do this TikTok of my top 3 UCS sets.
That's good. Yeah, because I've done. I don't know if you've seen it. My my favorite figure, my favorite set. My most expensive set.
Yeah.
So I did one of those, and that was quite a good. That's quite a good one to do.
So the way I'm going to do it, I want to try something with transitions and stuff. And originally I had this idea of doing the transition. Oh, I can't say it. From my UCS Falcon, the box, and then finding some way of making it turn into just clicking my fingers or doing something like they all do. And then all of a sudden it's the Falcon, not the box.
I think what you should do is you should grab the box, throw it onto the table. As the box hits the table, that is the Falcon. That could be that's the transition to box to it being built.
But then I think the thing I found hardest about that is when you're doing the videos, you have to make sure the camera is in the same place.
Just use a tripod.
That's a good point.
You just use a tripod in it. Play and stop, and then just edit it in the app.
I hate to inform you, NTSS is streaming. Yeah, we know.
I also want to say hello to. I'm going to really make a complete meal of this name. Is it Per Knudsen? Kunsen? I don't know. But
Knudsen?
welcome to the stream. He says, "Hello, I'm new." So welcome.
I'm feeling the silent K there. I think that's per Knudsen.
I mean, we're both not very good at English, so
That's also true.
yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, mate. I definitely haven't seen the name before, so it's nice to see a new face.
Yeah, definitely. Great. Yeah, great to see new names. Glad to have you around.
News update. I know this is pretty much what this is. I finally updated my autobiography type thing on the about section.
Awesome.
I know it's not really like much, but
it's something.
I just thought it was worth noting because for since I started out, I've had this other one, which obviously 6 months down the line, you think, what on earth did I write there?
Yeah.
So I've tried to make it a bit more professional, and actually somewhat knowledge that people give a toss about.
Yeah.
Which is
definitely. I think I need to go back and update some of mine because my Instagram was basically just my goals and the fact I'm from the UK and an AFOL. But that's all I've really got. But I think like YouTube, I definitely need to go back and update. I think I did.
I actually just you saying that has reminded me. I haven't actually stated the fact that I live in the UK.
Yeah, I think that's just because that's what a lot of people do. They state whether they're UK or not.
Yeah.
Again, the Per Knudsen, I don't know, says, do you have or do you got the Y-Wing? I love that Lego set. I have the Rebels, or not the Rebels, I have the Clone Wars. Sorry, I don't know why Rebels came into my mind then. I have the Clone Wars Y-Wing, so the big yellow one, but I don't have any other form of Y-Wing in my collection. Kind of wish I had one of the original ones because that's a pretty cool looking set. But
I really want to get the UCS Y-Wing.
It looks pretty good. So I just want to go back and collect all the UCS sets.
I don't think it's even like that expensive.
That bad in comparison to some of the other UCS sets that go for like ridiculous amounts of money.
I wonder how much it would be to part that out.
I don't know.
Be interesting.
Like one of the sets I really want is Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor thing, the triangle shaped from Episode 2. I would like, literally, I really want that.
TBC said he parted that out for like 60 quid or something.
That's pretty decent. I mean, I've got no money, so that's going to have to be a later purchase. But when I have the money, that's going to be a future live stream.
Yeah, so this is the thing, man. It's all about the monies, isn't it?
It's all about the monies, and I have no monies. I have no monies as well. Commander Tilly has got to go. Bye. That was a few minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. So see you later, man. Thanks for joining.
Someone, one of a kind Brick said something to me. UCS, I just bought a ton of Jonak Toys stuff, and I will let you know if it's hard to do. If I can do it, anyone can.
Thanks for the heads up. Dibble says, do you like my profile picture? I do.
We changed it.
He's changed it to good old Boba.
Where's?
I like that.
I still haven't gone back and watched the bit. I somehow completely skipped over Boba taking over Jabba's palace.
That was literally just the ending of season 2.
Yeah, I somehow completely missed that.
It's after the credits, isn't it? Like the credits start rolling, it's in credits, I think. It's kind of, they kind of did a Marvel with that one. You kind of have to watch it and then you keep watching and then it's in there.
Ooh.
So go back and watch that. Also, PTA Productions has joined. Yo, and One of a Kind Bricks. Yo, Dibbles. Yo, Scott. Lol. So that was the. Now we caught up with the chat.
My sister painted it. No way.
Painted the thing. Is she like
painted that?
Leonardo da Vinci or something? I was gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio, but that's an actor.
I've made that mistake myself.
Yeah. Which color lightsaber are you like the most? I'm guessing that's what color lightsaber do you like the most?
I think if you're saying which color lightsaber am I, then I would probably go with blue, but my favorite color would have to be purple.
Mace Windu. Honestly, Samuel Jackson, it was just such a badass when he was like, I want to be able to see myself. That's That's why I want my purple lightsaber.
Thing is, he actually just perfectly transitioned from real life to cartoon as well.
Literally,
Like,
it was.
I think he's one of the only characters in this cartoon looks spitting image of him.
Yeah, yeah. It's that was a good transit because I feel like no one else really portrayed themselves. Like Count Dooku just went to having like a really long chin, and then like Obi-Wan has just like loads of facial hair, whereas obviously
Yeah,
Ewan McGregor didn't have that much facial hair. Anakin looked nothing alike. That was kind of just something completely different. The Clone Troopers looked pretty close, I would say. The Clone Troopers, they did a pretty good job of animating. Yeah, again, Yoda, not quite. They kind of really messed around with him a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe Ki-Adi-Mundi, because he was kind of animated as well, wasn't he?
Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Yeah. I've been rewatching the episodes recently, so I remember
the
like,
real life
in the live action.
I mean, yeah, but then again, like obviously the real life actor had to have like.
Yeah, I think Jar Jar was pretty good actually as well, because Jar Jar was also animated in the live action as well. But yeah. Anyway, I never answered my lightsaber color. I would. My favorite one would be blue, but I like the dark saber. I think the dark saber just has that edge to it. It's the fact it's a black blade that looks like it's alive, like it's got all the white kind of like shards coming out of it. That's just something. That's why it's sat next to me on my desk, which looks pretty cool. I'm going to be doing a room tour soon of my room. I've reorganized my room, and I just need to get around to like tidying it. And yeah, when it's all tidy, I'm going to be doing a room tour video, which will be quite cool. Because I need to record Tatooine and get that uploaded before I do the room tour, because that kind of like massive spoilers for Tatooine. But everything else
over it,
huh?
You could just put a sheet over it.
Yeah, this is my room. This is my sheet that I just keep in my room.
Suspicious underneath here. People.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious. Like, stay tuned for the next video. But yeah, no, I'm planning on doing like a really cool room tour, and then I'll have like links to everything that I have in my room. So if people like something that they've seen, then they can go ahead and buy it. So
nice.
That'll be quite cool.
I still haven't got around to doing the Amazon affiliate thing yet.
Yeah, I mean, no one's bought from me or through it for me. So
I feel like the thing is when you use the Amazon affiliate thing, like most people have the app if you use Amazon often, and when you use the Amazon affiliate thing, you have to like click on the link, and then it takes you to like Safari's version, and you have to like sign in again and stuff. And like,
I'm trying to get my camera more like in line to where yours is. I feel like mine's just very much like cutting off my hair. You're very just like laid back, just chilling in your chair.
Yeah, I set up my tripod to put my stream cam on this time and set it all up and everything, and I've ended up moving it so close to my computer I may as well have just used the mount to like sit it on top of the computer.
I've just used my webcam on my Mac. That's so much easier.
I've ended up having my computer hanging half off my desk at this point, because I keep looking like over this way.
Yeah.
Audience is here.
What we got? Scott says, "How did Bib Fortuna? Is it Fortuna? Fortuna. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his last name. How did he survive?
Good point.
I don't know. He was just there, you know.
Can we just answer
Which one?
Can we just put it on the screen? That's all I ask.
Yeah, but which one is this?
Okay, so underneath I have one. It's custom minifig selling it.
This one.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Are you going to say yes, George? I mean, who here is George other than my last name?
I feel like that's one of those "oh yeah" moments.
I mean, yeah, other than George being my last name, I don't know who George is here.
Are you going to say yes, George? The question is to what?
Yes, that is the. One of the Brick says, "I don't mean to self-promote or anything, but is anyone in the market for a cheap Commander Fox?" I've got a Phase 1 Commander Fox, so I don't really need.
I vote timeout.
Vote timeout. We'll come back to you after these messages.
I won't time him out.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do it on here. Oh, we could put user in timeout. It's okay.
Speaking of, so there's a guy. I've been playing Battlefront 2 for a bit before I came on.
Which one? The new one or the old one?
Oh, the PlayStation 4 version.
So the old one or the new one? Because I think you can play both of them on PlayStation, can't you?
Can you?
I don't know. You can play both of them on Xbox.
That's mad. So the old one where you have the Jedi Temple and everything like that.
Yeah, like the original Battlefront 2 that came out in 2005. You can play that on Xbox.
Really? That's insane.
Yeah, I've downloaded it on my Mac. I'm playing on my Mac.
I did not know you could do that.
Although I have to run Windows because they never made a Mac version of it, so I'm running Windows and then playing the game on Windows.
How can you run Windows on a Mac?
Through Boot Camp.
Bruh.
So what I've done is I've got a USB stick that I've downloaded Windows 10 onto. Well, actually, I've downloaded Windows 10 onto the laptop, and then you run Boot Camp. So what you got to do is close the computer down. When you start it up, just hold down the Option key, and then it'll come up. Do you want to boot like Mac or Windows? And you just go, oh, I want to boot Windows. And then I've saved the game to my USB stick, and I just literally play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on my Mac, but through Windows.
That seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah, but to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 edition, it's worth it.
But you have an Xbox, right?
Yeah, I have an Xbox, yeah.
So why not?
I mean, to be honest, I'm like, this is a spoiler, I'm making a mock from Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 version. So that's why I've downloaded the game, so I can play the levels and really get like engrossed in it.
Because I was saying earlier, like when I was playing even the newer version, like there are just so many opportunities to make mocks.
Yeah,
people
I feel like I need to go back and make mocks from that game.
Yeah, like if you're ever stuck for a mock, literally just start the game up, go on the war version, and within 5 seconds you'll probably see somewhere that'd be like, I can make.
Yeah, I literally I think like word of advice to anyone: if you're ever stuck coming up with ideas, just stick on a Star Wars film or start playing a Star Wars game or read a Star Wars comic, and then literally. Because you kind of need the visual. I mean, reading a book, you can kind of get a visual for it, but you never really can picture it. Whereas, like if you're actually like seeing it, so if it's in a comic book, you can go, "Oh, that's a really cool part I could build."
I'm not gonna lie, I've never read a Star Wars book.
You've never read a Star Wars book? I've got all my old Star Wars books out. I found them. They were all like in a box from when we moved house, and I've now this will be my room tour. But I've literally got like a whole big like couple of wads of just Star Wars books. Which I recommend reading all of those books. They're all amazing books. But yeah, when I do that, just going back before we miss comments. Do you like Harrison Ford? I think he's a great guy.
So interesting thing about Harrison Ford, he actually almost regrets taking the role as Han Solo. Apparently,
really,
because he almost feels not like regretful, but like negative about it now, because since playing Han Solo, I think he feels like all he ever is Han Solo.
I mean, he's also Indiana Jones. He's also Blade Runner.
See, that's what I thought.
Like he's done some really big roles as well.
That's what I thought. Like, why I think because I just watched a couple of like podcasts, like stream type things with him, like him and George Lucas and that, and just him anyway. And he's almost just like resentful and like ungrateful about the role of Han Solo, because it's like he liked it, but at the same time afterwards he felt like all anyone saw him was as Han Solo.
Yeah.
Well, still, mate.
Yeah, it's crazy. But apparently they're making another Indiana Jones film, and he is in it.
Really?
Yeah, even at his age now, he is going to be apparently. Like I've seen like leaked, or like you can see photos of it online if you look it up. He is there, like full costume, as Indiana Jones.
The return of the Indiana Jones Lego line.
Hopefully, because that would be pretty. Although there won't be Sean Connery in it anymore, would there? I don't know if he was. I don't know how many he was in. I've watched him once, but like ages ago, so I don't really remember.
I don't even remember Sean Connery being in it. I don't know why.
He was one of the professors. Professors, yeah. Because when I opened this guy the other day, he looks like the face that Sean Connery would have had.
All right.
I think. I don't know. But got a question from... See, it's good. We're getting questions tonight, which is quite good. Who else played the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga game when they were younger? I did. So I'm going to grab it because this is the best version of the game.
I had it on Nintendo DS for a while, and I don't really know what happened to it. I think I used to play it all the time, then all of a sudden I just never had it.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
this
might
was the hardest way to play the game.
the hardest way.
Because it's on a Wii. Imagine trying to play with nunchucks. You're just there trying to run around. And you're trying to like throw your thing around. It's not doing anything.
That would have been so cool though if they made it so like you could use the thing as a lightsaber.
Yeah,
Would
I
have been
can't actually remember because I don't know if you could actually point and shoot or if it was just you just run around. But yeah, it's a pretty sick game.
Yeah, same with Scott here. I can't wait till the game comes out. Like, because I've deleted FIFA now, and I don't really play Call of Duty. So the only games I play is Battlefront, and occasionally I hop on GTA 5 to mess around for like 20 minutes in a car. And
Just
then,
shoot some people up, escape the face kind of thing. I love this phrase on the back of the game. It says "kick some brick" in 1 through 5 or 1 through 6. Just says "kick some brick."
Some brick. Not even bricks. Just
Honestly,
brick.
I'm looking forward to the new one coming out. I think Scott said that earlier as well, or someone said it. Yeah, Scott, I can't wait. I can't wait for the new game to come out. Neither can I. I think that's going to be amazing. I want it to come out now.
The coming film named Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm pretty sure it's a series, isn't it? I'm 99% sure it's a TV series.
Yeah, I think it is a TV series, but what about it?
It's coming, which it is. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, I see.
What else we got? What about the Clone Wars game? Well, the Lego Clone Wars game or the actual Clone Wars game? Because there was a Clone Wars game that came out. Because I had on 360. That was a great game too. But yeah, I used to love that game. I really need to play some like more games, but properly, not just like mess around on the games. I really need to like focus on games.
Wow. Oh, okay, right, that makes sense. I thought the screen was really dark, but it's just the fact that my brightness was down. I'm trying to make a Snapchat thing, not a Snapchat, Instagram thing.
Oh yeah.
Come join us. Come join us.
That's it. Come join the dark side. One of Bricks says, I used to play that at my friend's house all the time. It was a great game. The Lego Clone Wars game for Wii. Now, I never had it for the Wii. I only had it for my PSP, which again was a great little games console. I used to literally like take that everywhere I went.
Well, your PSP?
My PSP. Honestly, what a games console.
I never had the luxury of owning a PSP.
You never had a PSP? I think mine's just here.
I had the Nintendo DS, the Nintendo DS Lite, and then the Nintendo DSi.
That's so many Nintendos. I literally just like when I was 18, I bought myself a 3DS.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, why not? I was 18 and I wanted to play some Pokemon. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy myself a 3DS. So I bought myself a blue 3DS, and then I bought myself like 4 Pokemon games, and I just sit and play them. It was amazing. It's such a good time when life was simpler.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted to play like playing DS games because there was this DS game which I really loved called Thrillville.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've heard of it, but it was really cool. It's basically like a theme park game where you get to make your own roller coasters and do arcade games, and you can get really in depth.
I've played like a roller coaster. It's not Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it's basically where you build your own theme park.
Yeah, but this one is, and it's not like some kind of cheaty app game that you get nowadays. It was like a proper in-depth game.
So this one, you have to like earn money to build your roller coaster bigger and bigger, and you have to open up every day. And there's like managers and stuff.
And you could go to like different parks and stuff. I mean, if you ever get a chance, go and watch like a bit of gameplay on it. I don't know if it's even possible to do that. But...
There probably is. There's gameplay for everything.
But
there's really gameplay for everything.
I had it. It was really hard to find the game though, because I went to look for the game a while back and didn't have too much luck. But oh mate,
yeah.
Honestly, I need a haircut so bad.
I mean, I had mine cut, but I had a
Yours looks fine.
I had a shower and then I dried my hair and then I went downstairs and fell asleep. It's completely flattened my hair. But yeah, so apparently it is 12 o'clock for that person. It's only 10:30 for us. So it's
Which 12 o'clock.
and Commander Tilly is back. Salute you, sir. I salute you.
So do you have, like, with decaling, do you have all of the gear to do it now?
I have all of the gear apart from the little carving tool that Embrick said you need for carving out the legs and the armholes to make them slightly bigger to allow for the decals to pass over it. So that's just a little carving tool. But I probably could use something on my Swiss Army knife because it's like got 5,000 attachments on it.
Have you not got that knife?
Yeah, I got the knife, but that's for cutting the decals. Where is my So I don't even know if I've got something on here that I could probably use for it.
No, wait. What's the difference? So you use the big knife to cut the decal out of the sheet.
Yeah, so you cut it off the sheet, then use like a carving tool, which is just you basically just like rub it in the. See if I can show you an example. I can pull off his leg. So I think you carve out the hip piece. So like this bit here.
Carve out the hip piece.
So you just make it wider. So you just pass the knife over it or the blade over it, and then it just makes it slightly taller. I don't have a decal clone near me or decal figure, but when you put the decal over the top of the leg, obviously it makes it thicker.
Right.
So it makes the diameter bigger. So then when you stick it in here, apparently it just rubs off because it's such a neat finish, isn't it? They basically touch.
Ooh, yeah.
So when you've got the decal on it, you need to make that gap bigger. So you need to use that carving tool to carve it bigger. And then you also need to carve out the armholes as well. But make sure you don't do them too loose because a couple of ones I've had from Embrick are slightly on the loose side. So you go to put his arm up and it just drops down, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, can't do anything about it. Obviously, you can always remove. You can never add.
But if you just get like the Joe Knight Toys ones where you don't have arm printing.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to. Do you carve the arms? I think you carve the arms if you got side printing on the torso, because otherwise it just rubs with like that movement. As far as I'm aware, obviously I've never decaled before, so I don't really know.
Not actually the arm hole that you.
Yeah. So you do
the arm.
Yeah, you do that whole bit. Right. But then when you put the arm in, I don't know how it works, but I've only talked to Embrick and while he's been doing his decals. Because while I was building my Tatooine mock, me and him used to kind of like FaceTime and we just would chat for a few hours while I was building and he was doing that. So yeah, so I don't fully understand how that bit works, but I know a bit about it.
I should have to have a look at maybe a video of how to decal then first.
Yes, definitely.
So this I'm gonna say I'm just gonna call him Per.
Yeah, I think just stick to that. It'll be easier for both of us.
He says, "Do we know Spit Brick?"
I do not. That's a name I'm unfamiliar with.
I heard the name like yesterday. Apparently, it's got like 300,000 subscribers or something.
What? How's that a name we've never heard of though?
I don't know. I mean, it seems a bit odd, like Spit Brick. I don't know.
411,000.
What does he do?
I don't know. Funny Lego failures be like, and then it's 128,000 views. Lego instructions be like 1.6 million views.
Like, how did they get that many views on something? And I'm
saying most painful Lego brick, 710,000 views.
Painful Lego brick.
Painful Lego bricks. So it's basically a Lego brick with loads of like jags cut into it.
Right.
I'm gonna give them a sub.
And there's us trying to like get 80 views on a video that we've really put our heart and soul into.
Literally. That would be ridiculous.
How could you not have heard of Spit Brick? I mean, that intro.
I still never.
What intro?
I mean, I don't want to play it because last time I played some music on the live stream, it got copyrighted. So I'm not going to do that again. But I think if we listen to it in our own times, then that should be fine. Or if we mute our microphone and do it.
Big Brother's always watching.
It is, honestly. Yeah, I had 2 copyright strikes in the last podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, one of them was the TikTok that I made that I then previewed on over the podcast. The music in the background gave me a copyright strike, and it was banned in like 3 countries. One of them being like Korea.
Damn! Wait, so you can't even like listen to?
No, you can't even like play the audio. YouTube went on my back. I'm in studs. So I want to say hello. Little salute there.
Oh, guys, welcome to the stream, man. Have you got a question?
Pop it down in the comments. Well, actually, it's a live chat, so pop it on the box, which is probably that way. Is it that way?
Yeah, it is. It's this
yeah,
way.
yeah. I'm pointing that way. Yeah, in this box. Do it. I'm gonna reach through, and it's just gonna. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's that way.
Actually, went cut quite well.
I need to get my arm out.
I think you could make some really funny like memes actually by doing that.
I love the things that they're doing. Students are doing Zoom classes. Like, hey, can I have a pen? It's like, yeah, sure. They're like just passing the pen around, and then like the pen just comes up out the screen. It's like, oh, cheers. Just passing it around. And the teacher's like, what's going on? How are you guys doing this? Nobody's there, just like passing it to themselves.
The weirdest thing would be if one of them just kind of went like that, and then a pen just out of nowhere just appeared. Like
I think someone did that as well. They threw it, and obviously someone was the other side of the screen, and they threw it like across the screen. It's like, oh, cheers, thanks.
Oh, here we go. Dave's got a question. Here is a question.
Oh, that is a good one.
You're introducing someone to Star Wars.
Mm.
How do you have them watch the movies, in order or by release?
I personally would have it in order. I would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I'll go 1, 2, 3. Solo, Rogue One, 4, 5, 6, and then I'd just say you don't need to watch 7, 8, and 9. They don't really.
Well,
you don't learn anything from that. They just basically everything you learn in the first like 6 or 8 movies, it basically just completely like defunks it the whole way. Like Ray Force healing, yeah, that's a thing. Like, oh, I'm just going to give you my surname, Skywalker. Yeah, sure, that's a thing. Like, you know,
so I feel like I would, as much as I hate to say this, I would probably have them watch it in order of release, because then they get to watch it with all the suspense.
Yeah.
Then if they don't understand it, they can go back and then watch it chronologically and understand it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I would still have them watch the new films, because personally, I think I don't think they're that bad.
Nah, honestly, I don't diss the films. The films are like, as a Star Wars fan, I love anything Star Wars. You know, literally, it's basically like an Apple fanboy. You know, they can release the exact same thing as last year, and I'll still buy it, kind of thing. You know, so I mean, that's basically what they did with Episode 7. Oh no, it's the Death Star. You know, with the base. But yeah, I'd still buy into it. Don't worry.
I've never seen this before.
Oh no! How are we going to destroy it? There's an exhaust vent. It's like, yay, we win! Like, we can celebrate now. Oh no, it's back! Like, you know.
I feel like it would be really funny if they did a parody in like 2021, like genuine Star Wars, but if they just did the Death Star 3, Return of the Death Star.
That would be brilliant. I mean, I don't know who you'd have on it though.
I feel like just go all out, like properly go for it, like make it a proper Star Wars movie. Really,
even though the Emperor's died twice, the Emperor's still alive. Like,
just bring back the Emperor and be like, oh yeah, just I've got 9 lives. So
literally, like the person you killed was actually a clone. I'm growing more on a tank up the back.
The Emperor comes out of nowhere, like just turns the chair around, like, that was my stunt double.
Literally. That was my twin brother. Yeah. Actually, we were octuplets. There's 7 more of us. Actually, there'd be 6 because 2 of them already died. Yeah. What we got? I'm pretty sure. Simping Spartan's joined, so welcome Simping. He just said Revenge of the Sith sucks. He's definitely looking for a fight.
Yeah.
Honestly, Revenge of the Sith is the best film, I think, out of all the films.
I feel like he's just doing that on purpose.
He is definitely doing that on purpose as well.
Force Awakens was fun. I happen to actually agree with him.
I enjoyed the Force Awakens.
Probably being sarcastic, but I actually,
if I'm honest, Force Awakens was the best out of the trilogy.
Well, I think it's because it was like the first movie of the return, like of Star Wars coming.
Of the franchise coming back.
Exactly, yeah. So naturally, it's going to be a massive hype.
And I think also they got the right amount of comedy in it as well.
Yeah, yeah. And they didn't have
R2-D2 and C-3PO were the comedy duo, whereas now they got BB-8, and I think he's taking the limelight a little bit, which is
that nice. It was all fresh. It was good.
Yeah. My favorite bit is his little. I was gonna say cigarette lighter, but his little lighter thumbs up, like.
Yeah,
that was a good bit.
I feel like there was too much. I feel like most of the reason people hate episode 8 and 9 is because there's a lot of stuff which doesn't perfectly add up to canon. And some of it's a bit like okay then, but with like episode 7, I think it was episode 7, isn't it? Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the majority of the storyline is plausible.
Like, a lot of it you kind of go, okay, that does make sense.
Yeah, to some extent. Anyway,
well, I don't think in episode 7 there's anything that you could look at and go, that is nothing we've seen before, or it's
that's just stupid.
Yeah.
There's nothing where you can just go, right, well, that's just not really.
For me, episode 8 was the worst film out of all of the Star Wars films. Like, one, it was so slow. There was no real proper storyline to it. The fact that they introduced hyperspace ramming, why don't they have any form of weapon that's a hyperspace ram? Like that would literally, oh no, it's the Death Star hyperspace ram. Boom, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just blow that thing up in seconds. Rey, when she was looking into the infinite number of mirrors, what the hell was that all about? We didn't even learn anything from that. She's like, oh, I know who my parents are. No, you don't. Because your parents basically are nobody, but also Palpatine's child. You know, it was that again was stupid. I hate Rose. Rose is the worst. I honestly hate her. She was so annoying. Like, Finn was going to sacrifice himself, and he's like, "No, we need you." And then like she kissed him. I'm like, why? What is the point of this? You're literally right in the firing line of the First Order. Why would you like, oh yeah, we're now going to get captured? You know what I mean?
Like, it's 3 Rhino, or what are they called? Like the massive AT things.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just want to say hello to Life Bricks Studios. Welcome to the podcast. It's more of just me ranting at episode 8 at the minute. I do apologize. I think I got into a bit of a heated debate with myself.
Insane. Thanks for the follow, by the way, earlier. I did notice that was insane.
Yeah, you were a little bit going rosy in the cheeks in one of Kind Brick's live stream earlier.
I screenshotted it just in case.
Just in case. Like, this is true.
I haven't showed anyone yet, but
send it to me. I want to see it. Okay.
Print it off and frame it.
What else have we got in the I've missed a couple of comments as well.
That was a nice little bit of a rant that we had going on there.
I was definitely on a bit of a rant.
Still not over that ramp.
I'm still not. What else we got? So Scott said, going back to the Order Day, he said I would go release because of the Bespin Vader Luke scene. Yeah, I get that. Like the whole suspense that they intended from the film, that would definitely be ruined if you watched it 1 to 6.
Yes, yeah. Obviously, yeah. The Luke, I'm your father.
Yeah, you kind of already know it at that point. You're like, oh, we saw it coming.
Definitely. Everyone saying hello. That's nice. So,
Something smart says the only reason you like Revenge of the Sith is because of the memes. Definitely not. It's definitely not because of the memes. One of a Kind Bricks. I personally like The Rise of Skywalker. Maybe I have a bias because of it was the last movie I ever saw before things shut down. Yeah, I mean that's fair enough.
Oh, well,
I'm pretty sure that's the last film I saw in cinemas properly of the Star Wars films, anyway.
For sure.
What's this? The acting dialogue in I'm trying to say it's so bad. When you listen to listen to it to a conversation without cringing, it overlooks a very small amount of good stuff in it. Fair enough as well. And then which UCS set?
I was going to say, someone said something earlier about a UCS set, but I couldn't specifically remember what it was about.
I've just gone through it and I don't remember anything about a UCS set other than which UCS set.
So I heard that apparently the rumor of the UCS set being the 8080 is apparently false or something, or it's fake news. But I don't believe that really. I
don't know. I feel like it's just one of those sets that's just, I don't know. It feels like it's going to be too big, too pricey, and not like for me the piece count isn't high enough for it to warrant the price tag.
Was it like 6,000 or something?
I think so, but for the $800 or $900 price tag, I don't think.
See, I think there's going to be a lot of bricks in it, because I remember they said from what I heard, Lego said a couple of years ago that they wanted to make it a UCS 8080, but they could never figure out how to make it like sturdy or stable enough.
Yeah,
but it might be that the like all these bricks are, I don't know.
I mean, Lego are coming out with some pretty good techniques at the minute. Like a lot of the builds that they're coming out with, they've surprised me with like some of the designs and techniques that they're using just to hold things together.
I was going to say, like, lots of snot techniques,
like
legal building techniques, which like you've never seen.
No, you'd always think that Lego would frown upon using like what they class as illegal techniques, but now they're actually more leaning towards illegal techniques.
Yeah, more than ever. And to be fair, it's working out because it's allowed them to do quite a lot of different things, which it's better for detail, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, which is good. I think one of a kind bricks has to go as well. So nice to have you on, man. And also Sith Trooper has joined in the same period. So
that is a new name.
That is a new name, I think, possibly. But welcome to the stream anyway. I
wanted to show you this quick, right? Because I remember,
honestly, that mark was so good. I love the table. I didn't see the table.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you, right? I'll give everyone a quick view in case you haven't seen.
Hang on, can I make you full screen? How do I do that?
I'll plug the video quick, guys. You know, after this, if you haven't seen it already, just released the video of the mock on my channel. So I'm worried that this is going to be kind of like the best and all the other ones just aren't going to be to par. But I was really happy with this table because obviously, as whoever was on EMG Bricks stream of the night, so I was having some trouble trying to get this. I'm
pretty sure you were like two false bricks and having a mental breakdown.
Honestly, do you know where I got the idea to make it like this? Right?
No, I didn't know how you made that. Like, the table looks incredible.
So actually, I can't get it right now as it happens because the tripod's in front of it. But I got the idea from the final duel set that came out in 2020, and basically, obviously, you get that brick which it sits on, and then there's like that spider web piece.
Yes,
if you can see it, kind of there.
Yeah.
And the bricks were in a slightly different formation, but you had these went around the outside of the pillar thing, but they were all in like the trans blue color. So what I did, I changed them all to black and then added a 1x1 stud on each one, and then took there's like a disc, like a black disc that you actually get, and I took that away, put a black circular disc plate in there. I don't know, to be honest, and then just put the 1x1 blue studs on top, and it's still not perfect. Obviously, you got the gaps in the middle, but I think it does a good job.
Well, yeah, it looks a lot better than some of the. No offense, it looks a lot better than some of the other designs you're coming up with the other night.
Oh mate, yeah, it's like I wanted so badly for them to be great, but I think it's one of those times where
I think a lot of it's just trial and error, though, isn't it? You just try a few pieces, and then you that then inspires you to do another version of it, and then you just keep going until you get to the point where you've got where actually it looks really good.
I feel if I told people how long I've actually spent just designing,
Trying to do that.
like my mum asked me how long I spent making the mock. I said probably about like 4 or 5 hours. And then she's like, really? And I was like, well, yeah, there's a lot of trial and error that go. Like, people think because it's a small mock,
It's literally just put some pieces down, boom, you're done.
yeah, and it's like
you don't follow instructions with it. It's literally all off the top of your head.
Yeah, and just because it's small, you need to find like good structure, and it may not look like there's much, but there's a lot going on in terms of like structure and detail of like the walls and stuff, things like that. So
yeah,
my main thing I'm learning with this build series is that when I'm doing it, I need to. There are a lot of techniques and pieces which I am actually thinking like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and I want to do that, and then I find out I can't actually do it because I don't have the pieces.
that's you need to start. Well, we both together, obviously separately, but we need to start investing in better parts. Like, mine was just down here. Like this order that I got the other day has so many parts that it's going to be so useful for building just small mocks. But you just need to start off. I think we're very similar. We have so many pieces in our collection. More than half, like 80% of which are probably useless. Or if you're making something, very Lego City based, So
I think the main thing I need to start doing with these mocks is writing down the pieces that I would like to have used. So then afterwards, because I'm finding I'm doing it, I'm making the mock and then doing the video and everything. And then when I come to like thinking, okay, let's have a look on Bricklink to get some pieces, I've completely forgotten what pieces I need. And then all of a sudden I'm just looking on Bricklink and have no idea what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I think I need to start writing down pieces and then I can see what pieces I need. It's always easier in the moment to go, yeah, I could have done with that piece.
Yeah. I think what you should do is you should create wish lists on Bricklink.
Wish lists?
So then when you think of a piece that you need, add it to the wish list. And then obviously it's in your wish list then. And then the way you part out a Lego set, you can just go, right, I want to buy all these pieces. And then you can just auto sort through your store. Or, it'll auto find the stores and then get you the best prices and the best shipping or whatever. And then you can just, buy the pieces that you wish you had.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly jump back to Scott Davis's comment saying, so wait, the UCS 8080 is fake news?
All fake. Everything's a lie. No. So I heard a couple people in another stream saying that it was fake news and stuff, but then I personally think they don't know what they're talking about, probably because not that what M&R says goes kind of thing, but when he says that he's got information from people like Lego Bob, whatever his name is, and you see a lot of other people saying it as well, it seems a bit more realistic than just kind of like someone randomly chucking it up in the air.
Yeah.
So I think it probably is still going to be the 8080.
Possibly.
I mean, I don't know what else it would be.
I don't know. I honestly wouldn't know.
Because I think
Lego surprised me a lot this year with what their lineup. Like last year was pretty poor in my opinion. Like another TIE fighter, another X-wing. The Mandalorian set was good, and the Imperial shuttle will be a good one when it comes out.
See, I don't know.
Maybe not the set will be good, but I mean it's good that they're bringing it out because we haven't had one for a few years now.
Oh yeah.
Again, Lego could have remade something that fans are wanting as opposed to something that.
So I was actually going to make a rant video about the Imperial shuttle because I think it's so bad. Like, okay, great, they changed the lightsaber to the right color, whoopee, but
after that, mate.
At the end of the day, you're still only getting 3 figures. The Darth Vader doesn't have arm printing. There's barely any interior space. It's very blocky, and there's gaps in the whole thing, and it's kind of expensive for what it is, really.
Yeah.
Very cool. Call me M&R, but
I mean, to be honest, like with the X-wing, I'm going to say I'm appalled with the X-wing
Really?
Like I don't like the fact that you can go like this, and then if you knock it, you know, like you're trying to fly it around as a kid. Well, where'd you put your hand? Like as soon as I start touching it, the wings start closing.
That's a good point. I mean, it'd be cool if they had like a catch.
Yeah, but then also, so like that's my first thing. You go to sit it down, it closes. That's a cool feature. The wings themselves are so flimsy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's just connected on by two little pins. But you know I don't have the pieces to, on example, but you know the inverse like cone pieces, or they're not the cone pieces, but I got them on here. The transparent pieces on here.
Oh, so yeah.
If they added those to underneath the wings, like you wouldn't need that. I think I worked out they need 16. So you'd put like one on these. It's like one here, or maybe there and there, and then you'd put them on the inside of the wings, connecting the
right.
That's the best way, connecting the plate to the Technic bit. Like that's all you need, and do 4 per wing, and that would make the wing so much stronger because at the minute it's only held on by the 2 plates that sat on the top. So like the wing, the way the bricks are connected or the plates are connected aren't very good. And also I really don't like that. So that's the landing foot. It is one of the ratchet pieces connected to it, connected to a clip. My finger's not right. And that you literally just like
it's not even put in there nice.
No. And it is so like I'm not even putting any pressure on that.
I'm surprised that
I don't know what they did to that.
Illegal building technique.
Like that's just for me ruined the set. Like it's not worth it. I just also want to say hello to Commander Delta, and EMG is so big brain. I know.
I wanted to ask, was Life Brick Studios still in the chat?
I don't know. I would like to say he is, but I mean, for a guy like him, I'm sure he was just passing by.
I mean, if he is, if not,
then
not anyway. So I don't know if you've heard of the ATUT.
No.
So it's basically like a submarine version of the ATTE.
A what?
It's like a submarine or a tank version of the ATTE.
Okay.
You know the ATTE?
I know the ATTE. I've got a couple of them.
So basically, like, take the legs off that.
Yeah.
Right. And
wait, is this the long body thing? It's got a big cannon on the front, 2 cannons on the side.
I can't remember if it's got cannons on the side, but it's pretty much an ATT without legs.
And it's got instead of feet, it's got like little feet underneath. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
It could be. What's this? Guy Stud says, I have to eat dinner. Keep up the great streams. Cheers, man. That's the kind of comments we do these streams for.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try and find a picture of it. You'll know what I mean, I reckon.
I think I know what it is as well. Boxy Builds is back. How you doing, man?
Attack. Okay.
He's back again.
The internet just thinks I'm trying to say 8080. That's wrong. ATUT.
I think I'll get up as well, but I'm pretty sure I know what you're on about. Star Wars ATUT.
Where did I see it? I feel like maybe I've saved the.
Yeah. That's the one I'm on about. Yeah. So it's got one big gun on the front, on the top, 2 guns on the side, and it's got loads of little like caterpillar legs.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if I go on that one there, it looks like it's got like loads of little caterpillar legs.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be really cool to make like a mock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Lego would make it as a set because I don't know if it's actually had any screen time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they've.
I think it's had. I think it's just more concept of this is what a vehicle would be. But where would you even deploy a vehicle like that? Because obviously you got the ATT which can like go over terrain, and then you got the ATOT which is your troop transport.
Maybe for like. I don't know, because the ATT is literally all.
Unless it's literally for water where it would like just like bob along.
Like I feel like it's meant to be like the D-Day boat type thing.
Yeah, like so if that's like the submarine type boat thing where it just like it goes like can like go land and sea.
Yeah, So it's like a tank.
But then if you need to travel a long distance on water, surely you would just take you'd just be dropped to the other side of the water. You know what I mean?
Well, and I guess unless it was something like, what's that place with the
Camino?
Not Camino. There's the place underwater with the what's that massive? Oh, I've gone blank now as well. There's that massive cruiser ship type thing. Not the Malevolence. It's something else. Looks a bit like that.
Big cruiser thing in the water. Oh,
okay, so it's like, I've got an idea. Is it these people? It looks kind of like these people.
Oh, on Moncala. Life Brick videos to save the day with Moncala.
Moncala.
With the Mon Calamari and the
Mon Calamari cruiser.
Yeah.
The ship I was talking about, but obviously their whole system is underwater, isn't it? So maybe doing planets like that, you could use it there.
Yeah.
He's still in the chat.
Yes, yeah. I was surprised at that. It's like pop.
Yeah. So what I was going to ask you, Life Brick Studio, is like, do you do mocks? I know that you do like big scale mocks of battle scenes, but I was going to ask if you've ever tried doing mock ships. Like, would you ever consider doing the ATUT? Because that'd
be a cool one to see. I think I've seen a couple of people to we've got a Commander Delta. It was deployed on my Gito.
It was deployed on my Gito.
In the Order 66 scene, it's not for water.
It's not
Please
for
my chat. Well, I've read your chat now. Okay, sorry.
He was probably saying that because we were just going like spiraling up. What a great idea! This could be useful.
Like, oh my god, yeah! It's like it's a submarine.
It's got to be this.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the ATUT.
What is it for then? Oh, maybe it's for like snowy conditions then, because my Gito is snow, isn't it?
Pretty much.
My collection has never been organized enough to attempt ship vehicle mocks.
I mean, maybe try it. We would love to see you try to do something like that.
I think you'd get a lot of views as well, because where you've got like a big fan base.
I'm trying to come up with my techniques going through my collection.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask quickly. When I think you released a video the other day, Life Bricks, and it was a premiere. I think it was the 332nd Trooper rant one, and behind it you had like, I don't know if you've seen his collection, but he's had like he's doing like his big Lego room basement.
I've seen bits of it. I follow him on TikTok. I've watched bits on there, and I'm also jealous of the new Technic Ferrari he got. And also posing it in front of his car as well. That just made me even more jealous too. That's just
one day he should try and get like a mock, do a recolor of the Mustang that we got.
Yeah. You should part out the Mustang if you haven't already. Part out the Mustang on Bricklink in your car color.
That would be sick.
Because I'm pretty sure, doesn't M&R also have a red Mustang?
He's got a grey Mustang.
Oh, is it grey? Is it?
I'll pay both of you guys to come over here and sort my collection. To be fair, I would probably have.
I love sorting through Lego. I don't know why. I just love like organizing things. Like I was sorting through this the other day. I've got all my. I just love it. It's amazing.
True. I would pull out the same thing because I've got all mine in here. But
then like that's just what I made with it as well. So
yeah, and it actually looks quite good.
I know. I still haven't done a video with it yet, but yeah, maybe we can just like throw some figures on it. I've now turned this into a Yavin mock, guys. It's now Yavin.
You're like outside training area on like the Jedi Temple ruins, or
now this is Yavin now. Look, see, it's Yavin. We've got all the rebels.
What great Donna? It just needs Sabine.
I don't know where it is. It might be somewhere.
But my original point was I did say in the premiere, but I don't know if you saw it. He was standing. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose, but he was standing in front of his sealed collection, and his sealed collection of like Star Wars stuff is just insane.
I don't think I've seen it. I'm gonna have to go.
For one thing, I'm just incredibly jealous of. He's got a sealed police gunship.
Oh, a sealed what? Sorry, I was too busy clicking on the.
There's a Coruscant police gunship. where
Yeah.
you get shock troopers, which are
Yeah.
incredibly rare.
Got one of those sealed.
You've got a sealed one,
Honestly, that's mad.
which is it's just so nice to look at in the box as mint as well.
As he said, I want to get the S550 Mustang instructions from the alt build of the set and try to recolor it, but I doubt they'd make those parts in the proper colors.
That would be really cool.
My friend just says, you follow me on TikTok, but not YouTube or Insta. I'll go do it now. I'm sorry.
What is this TikTok?
I'm pretty sure I follow you.
My phone's on 2%, so I'm gonna have to go check it out quick. I got TikTok as well, by the way. If you
I'm subscribed to you on YouTube.
Hey, Coconut Brick
Studios. I'm pretty sure I follow you on here as well.
Sealed Clone Wars sets are so hard to come by. It's so true.
You got everything, mate. What are you on about? We also have Coconut Brick Studios as well.
Yeah, this is going nicely. So
Sealed Clone Wars sets are so hard to come by. I really wish if I was my age now when like the Clone Wars sets were released, I would have such a massive sealed Clone Wars collection.
there we go.
Like if I had adult money back then when good man. Yeah, if I had adult money back then when the Clone Wars sets had come out, I think I'd have a pretty decent size sealed Lego collection. I mean, Lifebricks, you could also do a favor and follow and sub us back on social media as well.
I mean, look at this. He's got the Darth Vader bust. He's got the police gunship, the Clone Wars, that snail tank, but I think it's the one with the Jango Fett.
Yeah.
And the Bespin Duel are all sealed. Nebulon B.
I really wish I had a Bespin Duel.
Is that a sealed Sandcrawler?
More than likely.
He's definitely a Sandcrawler. It looks sealed. Oh,
Definitely Coconut. If most people had adult money back then when the sets came out, then we'd be buying those sets. I still can't believe you have 2 Star Destroyers. That still blows my mind. I want one. I have one. But if I had one, I would mod it to be the Chimera. I'd have it as its Thrawn ship.
I thought you were talking about cars then. I thought you were mispronouncing Camaro.
No, the Chimera. I would definitely have the Chimera. I don't know how I would get the Thrawn's, like, I think it's the snake design underneath. Like, he has, like, 2 intertwined snakes underneath.
I have not seen that. I like
if you Google the Chimera, like, it's his background. It's, like, 2 big winding... They look like snakes. But if I did get one, I would be wanting it to be the Chimera.
What's that ship in Rebels? Not Vortex. It's like a Star Destroyer, but it's got like TIE Fighter wings on the side of it. Someone else will probably know.
No, that doesn't come to my.
I swear it begins with a V. Someone's got to know it in the chat.
The Venator. I don't know. Commander Delta commented, I tried making a custom Venator the other day. Turned out decent. Awesome. I'd love to see that if you've posted anywhere. I might have, if it's on Instagram, I probably have seen it. Every box you see in my content is sealed. No point in flexing an empty box. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
I mean, I would love to have a wall of just, maybe 5 of First Battle Packs. If I could fill my wall with just 5 of First Battle Packs, that'd be pretty sick.
That'd be funny. Yeah, just get like a wallpaper.
Scott just said the V-Wing.
That's a set I've always wanted to get.
I've got an original V-Wing, like Episode 3 V-Wing.
Really?
It's not a great build compared to the new one, which I don't own, but I know the difference between it. The new V-Wing looks a lot better than the old one.
Is it a 2014 build?
Oh, I don't know when it came out. I kind of doubt this. Luckily, I picked up 3 Uchi-Power Trooper Battle Packs. Are they still sealed? Because if they are, that's worth a mint.
Wait, what was it?
What, the Uchi-Power Trooper Battle Packs?
Hey, to be fair, I've been getting mine for good prices. I mean, I haven't found one recently, but I haven't been scouting that much. But when I was looking for them, I think the most I paid for a sealed Uchi-Power Troopers Battle Pack was £45.
See, but like that's still quite a big markup from when they came out to what they are now.
Yeah. I mean,
like as an investment, like you're better off investing. Forget stocks. Invest in Lego sets, Lego Star Wars sets to be particular. Like that is where the money's at.
What
Like
do
you
you
can
like?
make more money investing in Lego than you can in like a bank account. That's what I tell myself anyway. You make more money buying Lego. That's why I have savings. Boxy Build says the Gazanti. I don't know if I even messed that up saying that.
I'm gonna have to find out what it's called quick. I've literally got like 2% left.
I mean, why don't you just get a cable and you can charge your phone then? You know, they're rechargeable. They're not just they're not disposable.
I just throw my iPhones away when they run out of battery.
Yeah, fine. There are 3 Lego versions: 2 Republic and 1 Imperial. Is this talking about the V-wings? Was there a Republic V-wing? I don't know. Also got a TX 130T for £10 opened. What's a TX 130? I don't know what TX 130T is. Should I know what that is? I don't know. I'm not sure. And Life Brick Studio says, "Sheesh, 17K on TikTok." Is that me? I'm pretty sure I'm close to hitting 17K.
On TikTok.
Try. I'll tell me in case I get a right strike.
The thing it may be relating to me is like one of my TikToks, but I think he's probably talking about you.
I mean, I've got 17.1 thousand followers.
That's it. Yeah, that's you.
And 166.4 thousand likes.
I've not even broke 500 followers yet on TikTok.
And my highest grossing video is on 468.8 thousand views.
You know what the sad thing is? My highest grossing video is 16.7K and it's not even Lego.
That's your house renovation. I need to make a TikTok on my Darksaber that I got for Christmas.
That would be sick, yeah.
I want to do that. I want to have like my idea is to get like a Lego version of it. So obviously this is I like lightsaber. Do I have a piece? I might have a piece.
Wait, Build got a dip. Have a your stream with both your favorite content creators. That means a bunch. Thank you very much for coming along.
Yes, thank you. So I was just trying to make a Darksaber out of some Lego pieces. Also, I got scammed years ago, right? I went on Amazon and I thought, right, I'm going to get a really good size storage container. There's someone selling them like a couple really cheap. I thought, yeah, I'll get those. They turned up. What size is that? I keep all my black pieces in, or my good detail black pieces in there. It's useful, but it's like, what can I store in that?
The same thing happened when I ordered my Stanley drawers. I don't know why, but I thought they were going to be like double the size when they turned up. I thought
they are smaller than I thought they would be.
I thought they were all going to be like 2/3 the size of that kind of thing, and obviously they all turn up and they're like that.
Yeah,
which is, you know, after you get over the shock, you know, you can still fit it.
I mean, you can fit a decent amount of stuff in it, but you would nothing to like scream and shout about. Like most of my pieces are kind of in my bigger drawers. And then I need to bring on my other. Like, this is just from new sets I bought recently. Like, this is just all the brick separators. Oh wait, hang on, there's another one. No, so many brick separators. I got a big box downstairs as well. Like you says, you got more followers on TikTok than I do on any of my social media platforms. I try. What are you, Musketeer? Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're well.
You want to be Musketeer?
I just say Musketeer. I don't know what. Are we saying who's?
It is Musketeer. That's just.
I was going to say I'm dyslexic, but I'm pretty sure that's how I'd read it. Anyway, so I've made a Darksaber. So my plan is for TikTok, I'm going to hold it, wave it around a little bit, and then as I like flick out, I'm then going to have like the Darksaber in my hand.
EMG. How on earth did you come up with that incredibly complicated design for a Darksaber?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm boggled. I just don't understand.
I don't know. Honestly, I was there for a while. I need a black handle. It's got a black handle. I need a black handle. I hope I've got a black handle in this box. Otherwise, I'm going to be spending hours.
Has it got a black handle?
It has on the one I own.
I wonder. This is the thing. This is actually, it brings me onto a good point here with the light cruiser that's coming out. by the way, I'm so happy because it's been quite a while, hasn't it, since we've had a set
Since
of
we've
that.
had a proper cruiser like set.
Yeah, so I'm actually really excited. But the thing that I want to see if it happens, if will they make a specific mold for the Darksaber now that it's quite
I
a big
hope so.
deal.
I don't know. I mean, how many molds of lightsabers do we have? We have the generic, just plain hilt. We have Count Dooku's and we have Kylo Ren's.
And we've got Asajj Ventress, or are they the same one?
Yeah, Ventures's are different actually.
I thought they were slightly different. So
like a dark chrome. I don't, or not dark chrome, but like a black chrome. But I don't know if I've got a black chrome thing. I don't even know if I do a black chrome.
I'd love to see a return of Asajj Ventress, her figure.
Yeah,
it's been such a long time since we've seen that figure. If you want to do like a Clone Wars mock or something, there are like so many scenes that you could have like a duel between her. That's a thing. Come to think of it, why did they never make like the $20 duel set between like Asajj? You could do that. That'd be a really cool mini mock actually, like a duel set, but it's a Clone Wars duel set between Asajj Ventress and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
that'd be cool to see.
There's actually, I remember specifically, there's a scene, I can't remember what scene it was in, what season, sorry, but there's a scene where they're on the bridge of like a droid outpost or something, I think, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is absolutely just smashing Asajj to pieces, and she like jumps off the bridge, and two of those, I forget what you call them, what are those droids that fly?
Stabs?
No. Vulture droids, I think that's what they are. Is it vulture droids? It's quite early on. I think it's in the first couple of seasons.
That one.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, the vulture
droids under the bridge. She like presses a thing because she
was that the movie? The 2009 movie you're referring to?
It was definitely the animated Clone Wars.
See, it's either the movie or season 1 or 2. Like it's early on.
Could have been.
It's before. It's definitely before. It's not season 3 because I think season 3 is when they upped their graphics, and it was definitely before they upped their graphics. I'm pretty sure it's the movie.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually almost prefer like the 2009 through 11 Clone Wars graphics. I don't know why. I just really like it. I just think it's so. Maybe it's nostalgia. Could be a bit nostalgia.
Possibly. I like the fact they had the graphics and they updated it. You're like, oh, everyone's looking a bit more realistic. Then they update it again. And then we had such a long gap, and then like season 7 is kind of like, going from Windows 95 to Windows 10. Like it just goes like ridiculously.
That's so true. When I first watched,
too much. I think they should have like dialed it back a little bit.
Yes, that is literally it. Because when I first started to watch season 7, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like even Anakin looks different.
Yeah. Life Break Studios. Either of you have an AT-OT?
In my imagination.
In my imagination, I have 5. No. Yeah, I've got the dropship with AT-OT.
In my Bricklink basket, I've got like 3 or 4. So
I mean, in my Bricklink basket, I've got I think one parted out. I think I've got most UCS sets parted out.
I would.
I was fortunate to get it when it came out. Although I got it, I was saving up for it as a kid, and it was £169.99. And then literally when I was going to buy it, the government increased tax, and the set went from £169.99 to £183.99. But as a kid, I didn't get pocket money because my parents just didn't give me pocket money. But I did get Lego when I wanted, so kind of bonus. But yeah, so I had to wait for birthdays and Christmases, and it went up by like £13, which was again not a huge amount, but it's £13 more than I had at the time. Because I literally only just managed to save up to the £169.99.
At least you don't have to pay like £600 for it, though.
Yes, I'm so glad I don't have to pay £600 for it.
I've only just thought to myself, like, it must have been so incredible. That must have been such a big box.
It was. I'll have to get it down from the loft and just show you like the sheer awesomeness of the box.
There was a quote from The Office, like the TV show The Office.
Yeah,
that resonates so much with me. Where cool. I think it goes something like, I wish someone told me that I was in the old days so I could enjoy them.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And I just think that would be so true, because like back then, can you just imagine, like I remember when I had the Venator like in my hands and it was my birthday, and you just see like the Clone Wars is happening right now. Like there's still like 4, 5, 6 seasons to come,
Yeah.
and it's Lego and it's Star Wars, and it's decent now. It's not like 2005, you know.
Mhm.
And oh man, and Lego prices were just like realistic at that.
Lego prices, like, and the sets as well. Like it's $9.99 for a battle pack, and you're like, yes, that's amazing. And even at my local Tesco's, like the battle packs would go down on offer, which is great. Are you reading the comments?
I'm reading like, have you read it?
Yeah. I was going to get onto it after I got back to
it just stunned me.
I mean, yes, for some shout outs, I guess.
I live in the UK though.
Yeah, it's going to be pricey to ship from here to America, but I probably would be keen.
Either you guys, I mean, it would be a huge favor to ask. What would you get?
Yeah, probably.
3 weeks. I mean, yeah, it'd probably take you.
I mean, I'm not using it, so
that is a point. And you've got it probably. Have you got it in pieces already?
nah, it's sat on the landing. It's literally just sat on the landing.
Right.
Well, I've got my my dropship, my ATOT, 2 of the Clone Wars AATs, the MTT, Duel on Geonosis, Anakin, Obi-Wan's, and Yoda's Jedi Interceptors. What else I got? What else I got there? Wookiee Catamaran. That's bagged up. Yeah, my mate gave it to me because he was into Lego, and he was like, "Yeah, have it." I'm like, "Cheers."
He just gave it to you. That's crazy. Yeah,
again, it's not. It doesn't have the swamp speeder, and it Luminara's hand's broken, but her lightsaber still kind of lights up. It's one of the ones where you push down on the head and the lightsaber lights up.
Just the catamaran is really cool though.
I know, I love the catamaran.
It's just really good to have. Like if you had it all polished up and stuff, I reckon it could be quite a cool display piece.
Yeah,
it was one of those.
I'm tempted to sell it because I don't know when I'll use it.
I think it's one of those sets where it's just like one of those pieces. If you have it in your collection, it's a really cool piece, because I think it's where Lego went a bit more unique.
Yeah,
I mean, like Lego just don't make that kind of stuff now from the films. I don't think. No. Like I can't see them making it, or like doing a remake of the Wookiee Catamaran.
Not really, unless it came out as well. Like unless they kind of did, like they went back through all the episodes and kind of like, here's an episode, here's some sets from episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's maybe when they might do it, because they redid the Swamp Speeder, didn't they?
Yes.
There's a Swamp Speeder in Wookiee Catamaran, and then they remade the Swamp Speeder, and then they made a battle pack of the Swamp Speeder.
But I feel like that was something that you could make quite a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can put that kind of thing in battle pack form. Like the Wookiee Catamaran would have to be like the Imperial shuttle kind of thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is one of those bigger sets.
Because I think it would be sick if they did that.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I mean, the Wookiee Catamaran is one of the ones I got. Wow, I can't remember what else I've got set out there.
It sells for a pretty penny.
I have no idea. I haven't checked prices.
I don't know if it's changed or not since, but especially like if you've got the box and stuff, I think it goes.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no box. I've got instructions, but they're slightly ripped. When I say ripped, I think the front covers come off from the staple as well.
I want to say like between 100 and 200. Are
you serious?
I
agree with Coconut. I would have thought Life Bricks have had one, but B for my Magito mock. Oh, awesome. I mean, yeah, send me a DM on any of my socials, really, and I'm sure we can work something out.
Oh, okay. So
I think my hands on bike.
It's gone down a little bit, but I mean, it's still. This guy's selling one for like 90 quid, or like £100 actually.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've got Luminara, I've got Yoda, I've got Chewie, and I've got Tarful.
Sealed in the box, like this person, like you're looking at like 260, and there's only like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And the only other guy lives in Australia, and he wants like my left
Those
leg.
people want so much money for it. It's ridiculous.
Like you look at a minifigure, it's like £15. Okay, £35 shipping.
I know, it's ridiculous. Especially if you go onto eBay and type in like CAC, it's all in Australia and it's all like £30 for the figure, £45 for the shipping. You're like, no. Straight up, no, I'm not paying that. I'd rather order from CAC direct and have to wait longer for the shipping, like, you know, wait longer for it to come in, then have to try and get something cheaper.
This is sick. He's doing a Magito mock. I remember now, actually.
I need to check this out. I don't know. Like I've seen a few of Life Bricks videos. I know I used to follow him more when I was younger.
Never got back.
No, I kind of drifted away from YouTube, but I still loved Lego. I just kind of like moved away from being on YouTube because I had my old account, didn't I?
Say, Life Bricks, don't you have like a massive Bricklink store? I mean, I almost certainly could. Surely you could like just part one out of your Bricklink store, couldn't you?
Maybe. If he wants to loan my one.
Yeah. But I mean, if I wanted one to keep, I'd just like go.
Yeah. I mean,
pretty sizable Bricklink store.
If I were to buy one through Bricklink, I'd probably I'd buy it in stages. So I'd buy the ATOT, buy the dropship separately. Like if I was trying to budget it, then I'd try and find a box because it's obviously worth a lot more with a box, and then instructions, and then obviously the figures. Because once you've got it complete, it's probably going to cost you cheaper to part it out than it is to buy it as a whole.
Like most people, I wonder if you can you just buy the box over?
You can buy boxes for most sets. Lots of people just sell boxes.
That is weird.
Because I know there's a few. I think I've bought a box for one of my sets because I didn't have the box. It just came flat packed.
Have you kept all your boxes then?
Yeah. Moving house is such a pain.
I had to declutter a while ago. I think it was a couple of months ago actually. So I made a rule basically if
was it the rule of two, master and apprentice?
Well, I've tried to just keep like all of my massive set boxes.
Yeah.
So all my UCS sets, all my Master Builder sets, and any like big sets like the sets like the ATT, like the AT80 and the ATTE and the Razor Crest, that kind of size set.
Yeah.
And then I've kept any set that I thought that was important, but most like small sets. I mean, to be fair, I've still got a bunch of sets. Most sets I threw away were just 501st battle packs and like Uta Power Trooper battle packs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know. So
I mean, yeah, I've still got all my boxes for all the battle packs. So there's 8 of the Kashyyyk battle pack, 12 of the Speeder battle pack, 10. I think is it 10 or no 8 of the Mandalorian battle pack. Sorry, 7 of the Clone Walker, like the original Clone Walker battle pack. It's just literally black sacks of just boxes. It's mental. There.
I think that's what I've done. I think I've just got rid of all my battle pack boxes.
Yeah,
I've still got like, I think I've kept at least one of each battle pack box, just as
I mean, I'm kind of like the sad kind of guy. Like I've even kept my TV box, my soundbar box, because like eventually I'm going to upgrade it. So if when I come to sell my TV, I'd rather sell it with the box so that when the person transports it, it's then safe. You know.
I feel like I'm just going to give my TV to someone.
Yeah,
but I probably won't give my TV away because I bought a TV that I would have last me a while.
Yeah, same. But I mean, if I eventually, if like games console goes to 8K, eventually might upgrade to an 8K TV when they come. Obviously, when prices come down, I'm not spending like £11,000 on a TV.
I just want to have a quick look. I bought a couple of those. They are pricey, boys. I'm assuming he means the Magito figures. I'm assuming you haven't bought multiple dropships and ATOTs.
I don't know. We were also talking about the catamaran at that point, so I don't know if that was a catamaran comment or if that was
interesting. Coconut, let us know. Let me know what you were talking about there.
Yeah, if he's still here, let us know which set you were referring to.
Yeah.
So
my full-time job. Yeah, that's a fair point. I suppose you can't take too much out of your
Yeah, your inventory kind of thing.
I think that's why I would have a big problem having a bricklink store, because if I ever had like decent pieces, I'd be like, "Oh, you know, I suppose I can use that piece for a mark and can make a gunship out of that."
Yeah, I mean, I think like because I used to have a bricklink store, so I used to buy sets and part them out. If there's pieces I would want to keep, obviously I just put them in my pile and then sell on the other pieces. But then you make less money, so then your profit margins then go down.
Exactly.
Whereas if you're like buying and selling sets. He just said no. I bought multiple dropship with ATOTs. Dang.
Right. So how many have you actually got then, Coconut?
How many do you got? Was that even English?
Have you got one sealed?
Yeah. Never mind.
I thought I said how many have you got?
You said how many do you got?
Right. Oh Christ.
Are you tired? You need to go to bed.
I am getting a bit fuzzy. I think I'm only going to need to
get some more water and probably go for a toilet break.
Yeah,
you haven't gone for a toilet break yet.
I'm not there yet. I don't need a.
Every stream we seem to do, you always seem to need to run off to the bathroom, which is like multiple times as well. It's not even just the once. It's not just a one-off. It's like right, I'm off.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Yesterday you took your phone with you.
Well, I didn't want it to just be completely like dead on screen.
Well, no, we were there. Me and Scott were there. We were chatting.
I don't know.
You're like, hey guys. Just chatting while you're on the toilet. Brilliant.
I'll just send like a quick in-stream pic.
Yeah. Just start up another webcam.
Mobile streaming.
Definitely.
I'm gonna go grab some water quick.
Okay, not a problem. We got 3 people still in the chat. I'm guessing Scott's still there. I'm guessing LifeBrick's still here, and it's probably the other person is still Coconut.
I think it's exciting that the 3 people that we have are LifeBricks, Coconut, and Scott Davies.
Honestly, you couldn't ask for 3 better people.
4 people.
I only have one now. I sold the other one, paying for my mocks. I have a side hustle for buying and selling old Star Wars sets. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. I mean, I've been going through my sets and kind of thinning them out a little bit. I've sold quite a few of my older ones. I sold Jabba's Palace, the Rancor Pit, the Sail Barge, and the Sarlacc Pit. So I sold that as a collection. I sold that on Facebook for a pretty penny, which is nice. And I've got a few other ones that I've sold as well, like the First Order Transporter. It's just I think when episodes 7, 8, and 9 came out, I was very much like, yeah, just buy the Lego. And now I'm kind of a bit more, I don't want to say like mature about it, but I'm now really focusing on sets I really just want to keep and to hone my collection. So kind of I got rid of all my First Order sets and my episode 7, 8, 9 sets. So I got rid of my Millennium Falcon that I had. My intentions were to buy the UCS one, but I still don't have a job. So I'm still waiting for more money to come in before I can actually buy sets like that as well. Dang EMG, I would have bought those. Sorry, man. I mean, I still got a few other sets for sale as well. So maybe if you're interested, we could, I don't know, work out a deal or something. But yeah, there's still a few more sets I've kind of got advertised that I'm wanting to part with. I'm not really wanting to part with, but I would rather have the money and buy more sets that I want, especially with the new wave of sets coming out. I think I would rather put that money towards buying the new ones because I think they're going to be pretty cool. Definitely want multiple of that UCS gunship. The gunship is one of the best ones as well. I just saw the sealed Fury class Sith Interceptor last week, getting ready for the UCS gunship. Exactly. Coconut Bricks knows what's about getting the UCS gunship. I mean, I have 4 of the like the regular gunships. I have 2 of the 2013 ones, and I have 2 of the 2000. I want to say 2008. I can't remember when the Clone Wars gunship came out. 2008, 2009. But I have 2 of those gunships as well. So I have 4 gunships in total. And I just would love to get 2 UCS gunships. I think that would really make my collection something. How's your little bathroom break?
It was good. Actually, I did end up going to the toilet.
What food you got there? There's those little biscuit things covered in chocolate.
I call them Choco Lebanese, but I've recently learned that is not how you pronounce the name.
I mean, I would also struggle saying the name of those things. That's why I said chocolate covered biscuit things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or biscuit covered chocolate things.
Milk chocolate with biscuit underneath it, and it's absolutely incredible.
They are quite nice. I mean, I don't have any snacks up here. Unfortunately, I need to go down and get some snacks later. But I may make a coffee after the live stream. I'm not sure. I mean, I had one before the stream. I've had my almost had my pint of squash. But I've got to get up early tomorrow because I've got to go and get my other tire fitted to my car. So that'll be interesting.
Well, that's right. I probably can't go for too much longer anyway because my partner is a key worker. She works for.
I don't know about them. Don't need key workers.
Well, she basically has had the vaccine.
Oh, awesome!
Which is good, but it has like a long-term effect of a couple of days where you just feel like really
absolute crap.
Basically, yeah. And so she's finding it hard to sleep, so I can't stay up too late.
No, that's not a problem. I mean, it's a podcast anyway, so they're shorter episodes, aren't they? We're trying to keep them shorter. Otherwise, our live streams could literally go on for hours.
But,
I would love to just keep chatting for hours. It would be
these guys in the stream.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes the stream that much better. But yeah, no, podcasts we should try and keep like around the 1 hour 30 mark, or between 1 hour 30 and 2 hours. I think it's like a good time.
Yeah, I think anywhere between like 1 and 2 hours basically, but it'd probably be more on the 2 hours most times.
Yeah, but yeah, other live streams we can just do it for as long as we want. But yeah, so I've got a few videos that I'm planning to do this week / next week. So like my room tour video, just kind of showing my my new room layout, which is pretty cool. I haven't got a new desk set up, but I've moved around the cabinets underneath. So now I'm sitting straight to the camera as opposed to how I'd normally sit, which is like diagonally to the camera. So that's good.
Your slab.
What's that?
Your slab of wood is in the right place.
Exactly. We have Life Brick saying, I'm going to head out, brothers. I'll DM you about the ATOT at some point for sure. Have a good one. Not a problem, Life Bricks. Thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah, feel free to just slide into my DMs, you know. But yeah, I'm sure we can work out some form of I was going to say deal, but yeah, I'm sure that should be all right.
Sure. It's been incredible having you in the chat, mate. Honestly.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to come back anytime. Or even maybe have you on for one of the podcasts.
Damn, that's really cool. That was a really cool idea as well. That is a very cool idea.
What are you reading?
Just sold a Sealed Fury class.
Oh yeah.
Class Sith. I mean, we're getting ready for that UCS gunship.
Yeah, he's in one of the comment above. He's got a little side hustle going on. So he's buying and selling old Lego sets. I mean, that's what you need to do, really. Is just buy old Legos. I mean, I say I started doing it. I did the buying stage. I haven't sold it yet. I bought a bundle off eBay for 40 quid, and it comes with so many good sets in it. They're missing pieces, so I need to go through and add pieces. But there's so many like really decent sets in the bundle that I can quite easily sell on for way more. I think I can sell it for at least 150, maybe closer to £200.
Wow.
So once I need to get it all through and wash it thoroughly. Once I've done that, I'll make a video of it maybe. And but if not, I'll definitely show pictures to you guys. The sets that I got, because there are some amazing sets in the bundle that I bought.
See, I'm terrible because I'm one of those guys that, as much as I'd love to do that and I want to try and make extra money, when I look at doing that, the process of me like finding it, spending my money on it, doing all of that stuff, and then getting to the point of selling it, it just makes me think, you know what, I'm just going to be broke and then just wait for my next paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, I think also it depends on how much money you can make from sets. Because if like for me, that deal downstairs is a steal. Like although I have no money, I have no job. 40 quid, I can like kind of risk to spend because I know I'm easily going to make the 40 quid back and some. Definitely. So like that kind of thing for me, that's worth it. But if you're like buying a set for 50 quid and you can sell it for 60 quid, like you know, you're like, for me, that's £50 more in debt, and then I have to wait for the thing to arrive. I then have to clean it. I have to take, make sure the pieces are there. take good photos, advertise it, wait for it to be sold just to make a tenner. So for me, the profit margin isn't quite there. But if you're making, like a decent amount of money from it, then
definitely.
Then it is worth it. But yeah, that's something I want to maybe get into doing, because I need money. I have none, and I need the money.
I'm basically in the same position as you. Well, apart from
the fact you have a job and you get paid.
I mean, right now, like monetary, I'm in the same position as you. Probably, possibly worse, to be fair.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll send you through on Instagram right now just how much in the red I am.
Okay. Oh, we have is it Shim Bricks? Did I say that right?
I'd be surprised if you're more in debt than I am.
Okay. Is that it?
That it?
Yeah, is that it?
Seriously?
I mean, that's basically just my add on a few more £100. That's my credit card, and then I'm like, I want to say Benjamin B's here as well. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you said, plus maybe 200 for the credit card, plus maybe like that for my overdraft, plus about that for how much I owe PayPal, and I'm currently owing about that much on my car loan. So I sent that all through to you now.
Oh wait. See, my car is on like a monthly payment thing, so I'm not even.
Yeah, mine's on a monthly repayment thing, but I'm still paying out monthly for something I have no money.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I think mine's £200 a month, and I've got like 2 to 3 years worth of paying that off, and then after that, I've got an £8,000 settlement.
Wow.
Somehow.
Yeah, I don't have that. Mine's $156 a month, and I'm paying it until the 1st of March 2023. So I've still got two and a bit years on it.
Basically.
But this is for a car I bought. Well, it's basically 2 cars ago. So it's for my first 1 Series that I wrote off. So yeah, I'm still paying for that. I'm still paying for my mistakes, basically.
Dang. Okay, so I think we're on a similar level of like.
Yeah, probably. But you have money coming in, whereas I don't.
That is true.
Yeah. Benjamin so I said, hey Scott, hope you're good. I mean, I'm also good, Benjamin. Thanks for asking. I'm sure UCS is also worried about not being asked how he is.
Hang on a minute. Just someone asked me how I was.
Huh?
I'm sure I felt like an absolute pig just then. All I could focus on was eating that chocolate biscuit.
Really, just going to town on the chocolate biscuit.
All of a sudden, I heard someone say something about me being okay.
Well, I mean, Benjamin just said, "Hey guys," and then asked how Scott was, not asking how we are. So I was like, "Well, I'm okay. I'm sure UCS also wants to be asked if he's all right."
Don't worry about me. No one cares about me.
And then Shim Bricks asked, "What car you got?" I'm currently rocking the BMW 1 Series.
BMW 1 Series. What year?
2009. It's a little bit older, but it's a gem of a car.
Is it a drop top?
It is not a drop top. It is hard top. Now with 2 working subwoofers. Ka-ching.
Charging my phone.
Awesome.
My
Benjamin being my bad. Hope you both are good. Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci, don't worry.
My car is a 2019 VW Polo R-Line.
Which is nice. Which is why you have the £8,000 settlement fee once you finish as well.
My car was 17.5 grand.
Whereas I bought mine for what did I buy mine for?
Oh, I got a good deal on it as well. I got it with I think it had 1,500 miles on it, and one person had used it, and it was Christmas time when I bought it. So
they're trying to get rid of cars over Christmas period.
So I got the deal because it was already lost 30% just by driving it off the garage.
Forecourt, yeah.
And then it had 1,000 miles on it, and it was Christmas. So the car, if I bought that car brand new when it came out 6 months prior, because I looked it up, if I bought it brand new with the specs, it's got keyless entry, like extra chrome tips, like special lining on the inside, touchscreen stuff. It would have cost me just shy of like 30 grand.
Mental. So you got a proper deal on that then.
Oh yeah, I really.
I don't know how much mine would be worth, because obviously it's like 11 years old now. So, but like the BMWs now, like to buy one now, they're like 30 grand.
It was a nice car.
Yeah, I love my car. Honestly, I look after my car. But yeah, now I got the second subwoofer working. It sounds ridiculous. Honestly, it's stupid though, because BMW make the car with 2 subwoofers installed, but they only wire one in to save on cost.
Really?
Yeah. So I went on the BMW forums, found the harness I need to buy for it, went on eBay, £20 and 30p, bought the harness, wired it in today, and it sounds immense. Like literally, like it's got the one subwoofer, which is it's bassy as hell. I've now plugged the second one in.
All of a sudden, it doesn't sound like you're deaf in one ear. It sounds like
I'm deaf in every every. I've only got 2 ears, but yeah, I literally got deaf in both ears. What color? Well, my car's grey. It's just standard 1 Series grey.
Mine is a new color.
It is cream.
It was classed as a pearlescent reef blue. Is what the name is. Apparently,
I'd imagined it being white. I just imagined you being a white boy.
My previous Polo was white, and I did want to originally get the white version, but the one they had was blue, and I did take quite a liking to it when I first saw it.
Yeah.
And when I first saw it, I was like, the deal is great, the car is great, but I'm not sure about the blue. And then after about a week, I bought it like still being half and half about the color. And then after about a week, I was like, yeah, actually, this suits me. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever go for a white 1 Series unless it was a shadow edition.
Or if you have that,
which has the blacked out glass on the back, blacked out like rear brake lights, black sills, really big air intakes on the front. I think if I just got like a stock 1 Series in white, it's like, well, the stereotype is you're either like a woman, a hairdresser, or you're just a gay guy. Like that's the stereotype, and I don't want to live to a stereotype. But my favorite color is like the new M blue anyway.
Yeah, so there's a color that BMW do. It's like, I think it's called Galaxy Blue.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know if maybe that's what I'm talking about or not. It's like, it looks a bit like the cross between gasoline and Galaxy Blue, but it's absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
It just looks perfect.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about, actually, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's here. Like this is, no, that's not it. This is like literally, this car here is my dream car. Like that one there.
Oh, fair enough. It does look very nice.
So that's the M140i. So it's a 3-litre engine.
I love how you
but that's got the shadow edition. So it's got like light grey door mirrors. It's got big air intakes here. It's got twin pipes on the back. I literally love the car so much. I sent away for BMW, like, can I have a brochure, please? So they sent me a brochure.
I can't afford the car yet, but
literally, that's literally like my favorite car. As soon as I get a job and I'm like saving money, that is what I'm aiming for. But I want one fully spec though. I want one with heated seats, possibly a sunroof, the Pro Sat Nav, everything. I literally want everything. Front and rear parking sensors, just the works. It'd be amazing. Shin Bricks. My dream car is a Discovery 4. Discoveries are pretty nice cars, actually. Although I'm not a fan of the Evoque because the Evoque's very plasticky on the inside. Not a fan of it. Scott says my Camaro is called Summit White. Ooh, that sounds a nice colour. Summit White.
My man got a Camaro.
Scott's rocking the Camaro. But Summit White does sound like a nice kind of colour.
Fair play.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably end the stream in a minute. After an hour and 43 minutes. Is that your color?
That's the car I own, pretty much.
I like those alloys. I
Um,
love how I'm leaning in. Like everyone's just looking at me like, what? But no, that's a nice color.
the car I own, like with chrome tips, and mine actually does have chrome tip dual exhaust. Just saying.
That's pretty snazzy. Mine is just stock 118, but it's an M Sport, so it's pretty. I don't think I've got any decent pictures on my phone.
Buckingham Blue, eh? Shin Bricks.
That sounds pretty nice. But also, one thing I really want to get is I want to get angel eyes for my car.
Mm.
Then you can buy Xenon upgrade for them as well.
Is that what they're called? Xenon?
Yeah, Xenon light.
Is that with the X?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. Up until right this second, my whole life, I called them Xeon.
I just know them as Xenon. But then they do buy Xenons as well.
That's nice, UCS. Thank you very much.
I mean, that's my car being recovered.
Not bad for a 20-year-old, eh? That's your car being recovered.
Yeah, that's when I broke down. So I was on the recovery track.
Does look like a cool car.
Let's see if I can find like a more follow picture.
Shin Bricks has got to go, by the way.
Shin Bricks. Nice to see you.
The sub giveaway announcement at 300 subs. Just saying.
Okay, I can play the video from here.
I don't have merch to plug, so
this is my this is my car. Wait,
have you got 2 or 4-door?
4-door.
Good choice.
I just did this for my mate. I also installed Emerald struts on the back as well.
Is that electric boot?
No, it's Emerald struts. So it's got the button on the key fob to open the boot, but the normal struts aren't strong enough to open the thing. So I've upgraded the struts so they now have higher gas, like the pistons are stronger, so they can shift more weight. So when you press the boot button now, the whole boot opens by itself, which is pretty sick. If you guys want to see a picture of my Camaro, I have pics on my Insta. Oh, I'm gonna definitely check out. I'm pretty sure I've, without being weird, I'm pretty sure I've stalked Scott's Instagram, and I don't remember seeing pictures. I'll definitely have to go back and have another look, see if I can find pictures of his Camaro. But that would be pretty cool as well. That is good too, EMG. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's the car I've been working on for the past forever.
I was actually debating at the start of this year. Oh, that is a very nice Camaro.
I love one of kind of EMG needs to get a faster car to go to the Lego store quickly.
That does look really cool, Scott.
I'm gonna have to look at it now as well, aren't I? Oh, yes.
I expect Scott to have a fly car like that. I don't know why.
Honestly,
man really cares about his wheels. He
I mean,
wears a nice set of rims as well.
I mean, for ages before I even knew Scott, I thought Scott was just some young lad.
Well, like our age.
Yeah, but actually, he's got some really
sick,
really decent wheels.
Really cool bloke.
What size engine is that thing? I bet that thing's massive.
Oh, I reckon it's gonna be like between 3 and a 6.
One of the Brick says, "I really want to get an old Nissan GTR." GTRs are pretty sick as well. R34 GTR is my dream car. That's awesome. Shimbrick is back. Nice to have you back, man.
Every time I see that UCS Slave 1, I can't believe I haven't liked that picture, Scott.
This one,
mate. I just realised that he put a.
Is this the one you're after? Honestly, the Slave one is an amazing set.
Yeah, it's one that I would like to have.
It's a V6 335 brake horsepower.
V6 335. My car is only 115 brake horsepower.
115. Mine's 143.
I've got a 1 litre. My car is 1 litre. Yeah.
Okay, mine's a 2 litre. That'll be probably why. Mine's a 2 litre, but mapped downwards. So it's a 2 litre engine, but they've done it as a 118 or a 1.8 litre, but it's a 2 litre. So if I can get it remapped to about a 2.5 litre engine size, well, I think I can get it mapped up to like 200 brake horsepower if I wanted, which is crazy.
I think that the thing with my one, the way they did the engine, is like a newer style engine.
Yeah.
they're trying something out to make it more eco-friendly, so and it makes it cheaper as well. So
Yeah.
the engine size is smaller, but it's like a lot of supercars have like more tech to make the car what it has got more efficient.
Yeah, because my mate's RS, I think that's a 3 litre, maybe, and it's like 300 something brake horsepower.
But mine flies. Mine goes to like 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds or something.
That's ridiculous. But you haven't got a lot of weight to it, though, have you? Because it's only a small Polo.
Man, it does like 58 miles to the gallon or something silly.
Yeah, whereas mine's 1.5 tons of a vehicle. So 143 brake pulling 1.5 tons is it's quite a. It does fly though. Like I was yesterday because my dad bought the van that we went to see. We had to go up twice to Torrington, which is like an hour and a half away from where we live. And so it's just above Dartmoor. It's like if you're looking at Dartmoor, it's literally just above Dartmoor, like Dartmoor National Park. And yeah, my sat nav told me to come off at a junction, and my dad didn't have a sat nav and he was following me, but he got like caught behind in traffic. So I turned off. I was on the phone to him and I said, I've just turned off at the next junction. And then the phone cut out and he kept going. So luckily there was a roundabout. So I turned around on the roundabout, joined back onto the dual carriageway. Don't know if I should be like claiming this, but I stuck my foot down and got up to some pretty gnarly speeds. Let's just say it was triple digits, and then caught up to him like within like a minute or so. Like that car just shifts. I think its top speed is 100. I mean, the fastest I've got is 156.
156.
Yeah, that's the most I can push out of that car.
Incredible. Wait, have you done that?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you meant like you've gone 156.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. And the Mini, which is a 1.6 litre, does 143.
The most I've never done in my car was 102.
102. I mean, what I loved is the other day I was out with the missus, and I was like, oh, what's the fastest you ever been in a car? And she's like, oh, I've only been like, so yeah, literally, I was just like, oh, okay. And so I just put my foot down, and she was like, just kind of like looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's fine. And we just kept going and then going and going, and I think we got up to like 112 or something. It's just like flying around the corners. It's like
once you pass that, like 95 mark, shit starts to get real, and you're like, if I just make the slightest.
Yeah, I mean, what I used to love is I used to travel up to Bristol every week, and there used to be people who like would have really big cars and engines and stuff, and they'd be like even people who like do up their cars, like boy racers, they'd be there like revving their cars and stuff. Like you just see them driving and like dropping and like speeding up and stuff. Yeah. And one time I was overtaking him, and he started going faster, so I started going faster. We were kind of like both like neck and neck. I just dropped into fourth and then just left him. I was like, see you later. I don't have time for this.
That's right. Just get out of my way, mate.
What was this? EMG and UCS are bragging about how they go over 100 miles an hour. M&R and his Mustang when the 501st Battle Packs came out doing 250.
Yeah.
But is that kilometers an hour? Because that's something completely different.
Yeah, that is true. To be fair, kilometers an hour.
I don't know what that would be if you did it.
It's true though, because Americans do that, don't they? They go in kilometers. I hate Corsa drivers.
I mean, if I was doing like if I do the fastest I've been on the car, that's 251 kilometers an hour. So that is basically the speeds I was driving. So yeah, it's not no real flex. If it's just a simple little 1 Series BMW, you can do the same speed as M&R's Mustang.
Yeah. But, he's more into I'm assuming roading than racing in meets. Off-roading.
I think Supra is basically more BMW than Toyota. Probably as well.
Supra. So I'm not going to lie, I don't actually know that much about cars or like the motoring.
No, I don't think I know the new Supra, but I know of the older models of Supras.
Like when people talk about models of cars and like and engines things and stuff like that. I actually don't really know that much.
You're just the kind of guy that sits there and nods, like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I've got 4 wheels."
I'm the kind of guy that knows that VW make solid cars.
Yeah.
And know that Top Gear said they've got great engines.
Mm-hmm.
So I owned one, and the first one did me good. So I've only ever had VW Polos, and that's because I know that they're a good, reliable, economic car.
Yeah,
basically. And that's,
I mean, I've had 5 cars. 2 of them have been Citroen, which is French. 3 of them have been BMW, but the middle one was a Mini. So that's kind of like English German. But Minis aren't built as well as BMWs by far. The Mini was such a plasticky build.
Yeah.
Like you play your music and like the bass would just make the doors rattle. It's like, like this is just.
Then half an hour later, you find out actually you just got your ice scraper in the door.
Literally, minis weren't great, but the BMWs are built far superior than minis.
The Mustang is the EcoBoost engine, which is basically a 4-cylinder Ford. Only makes that engine and the V8.
Is it EcoBoost? Okay, that makes sense to me. And you're just like, what? Yeah. But do you want me to try and explain it, or?
Yeah, you can give it a bash.
All right. So like the EcoBoost is basically what you were saying with your Polos. The EcoBoost is what my mate's RS has. So it's the smaller engine with the technology to make it go faster. So they only make the 4-cylinder and they make the V8, which is the 8-cylinder.
See, that's one of the things that I like about the Polo as well. If I'm correct, like VW makes their own engine, like they are the manufacturer of that engine, and then isn't it?
I mean, Mustang is Ford, isn't it?
Sorry,
Mustang is Ford.
No, I'm VW. I mean,
yeah, I know, but he was saying about Mustang engines.
Oh,
it's a Ford 4-cylinder or 8-cylinder.
Yeah, I was just going off like
on your own okay, go on your own Volkswagen tangent.
Like most 4-door hatchback cars basically use the VW engine,
like Skoda do. Because I think I remember watching a video and someone took the Skoda badge off of the engine and it just said Volkswagen underneath. I'm pretty sure that's actually what they do. They just get a Volkswagen engine and stick the Skoda badge on top.
Really? That's terrible.
Because they literally got a knife to it and like peeled it off and it just said Volkswagen.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Chevy, on the other hand, make a 4, 6, and 8 Camaro. Oh, cool. I know that BMWs, they do a 3, a 4, a 6, and an 8-cylinder. I don't know if they do a V10, but I know my uncle's got a V8 engine, which is meaty.
Before COVID hit, and when I was slightly less sensible as well, I think I got about a year into my my VW contract, and I started looking at like, because I saw Eminem got his Ford Mustang, and then for some reason I got like really
jealous,
and intrigued about this Ford Mustangs.
Yeah.
And I saw that they're not actually like horrendous in price when you think about
it.
They're
not, but it's like the fact is I think they're 5-liter engines, and
so you can actually,
according to Scott,
you can get 2-liter ones.
They're gas guzzlers, and tax would be through the roof.
That is the problem, I think, with any kind of car like that. You really want to be like 25 on over with 5 years worth of driving experience.
Yeah, I mean, my mate, he's got 4 years no claims, I think, because he passed a year after me, and I'm coming up to 5 years. So he's been driving for 4 years.
Your insurance must be incredible.
His insurance is so cheap. It's cheaper than mine.
How is it?
I don't know how. He's 22, driving an RS, which is a like high performance sports car.
Yeah.
His insurance is, I think it's like 700 quid, if that.
That's decent.
I don't get it. And
that's what I'm hoping mine's gonna be like, because this will be my 3rd year of no claims.
Yeah.
So I think my insurance for my 2nd year was like 1,050 or something.
Yeah.
For my Polo, so I'm hoping this year it's gonna be like 850 or like 900.
Mine's just under 900 because I'm paying monthly because I don't have the money to pay annually.
I think that's
but it would have been about 800 quid or 850, I think, if I bought it outright. And I've got an accident against my name as well. So
not bad then. When you
it's pretty good. I'm happy with what I'm paying, but I still want it to come down as well.
Yeah.
But with my mate's car, like his girlfriend and my girlfriend, they're best mates, and obviously we're best mates, so we kind of got, like, me and my missus got them two hooked up. But like for him to go to see her, it's about the same distance away, because from like me to my missus and him to her, like his missus.
All right.
But it costs him about £10 a trip, so £10 in fuel there and back.
Yeah.
Because his car just drinks gas, well, petrol.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a non-economic car. I think it's less than like 20 to the gallon.
That is,
even though it's EcoBoost, it just is not fuel efficient whatsoever. Whereas I can, like, probably mine cost me a couple of quid to go see her, so I'd rather have my car than his car. Thoughts on the Cybertruck and Elon Musk naming his kid numbers and letters?
oh,
XA. I don't even know how you say that. The AE.
allowed to in the end.
Huh?
Apparently, like by law, they said that he couldn't name his child that.
That's a shame.
Apparently, and basically, it was the coordinates of somewhere, and it was the name of a fighter jet, and something. I think X is meant to mean like neutral.
Yeah.
Something like, so not boy or girl or anything. Because he wanted to be the coordinates of somewhere, I think, and his favorite fighter jet plane, and a symbolization that the child is a child and not like a boy or a girl or something.
Yeah.
And so he came up with that. I mean, like, how are you meant to say that? Like, it's just stupid.
Like, what? How would you even like call him to dinner?
That's what I'm saying. Like, or if you're in assembly or something, yeah, X. And it's not even like. There's not even like an A and an E. Like, that's it. What is that? X that and hyphen 12.
Yeah, you got to say the hyphen as well. -12.
Yeah.
Or unless he just says gender neutral coordinates fighter jet. Like,
yeah.
that's how you have to address him.
Well, yeah. One of a kind bricks. That is, I think that's word on the street. Anyway.
I think on that bombshell.
Yeah. So, 2-hour mark pretty much as well. So
yeah,
I think we had a really good one tonight as well. We've had a lot of variety: Lego, normal chats, life bricks, and all that jazz. Coconut.
Yeah, exactly. We've had some good names come out. We've had, I think, a steady 3 people most of the time. So I mean, not as good as last week, but
first hour, I think we had like 6 or something.
I think so,
roughly,
which is pretty good. We need to find out ways of publicizing this more. I feel like more people need to find out about the podcast.
I mean, it probably.
I mean, if we get Life Breaks on there as a guest, then
if we did that, then yeah, I think it would do something different.
And hopefully, SW Bricks and Figs as well. He said he should be on it maybe next week. So
I think if he was to come on it, then it would definitely bring a lot of thunder.
Draw some more people over, which would be amazing.
Got a good fan base as well.
Yeah.
With me, I can try and market it, but I mean, if you could find a way to put it on your TikTok or something.
That's what one of Kind Bricks just said. Put it on your TikTok, EMG.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll make a video on it and TikTok it.
TikTok that she
exactly. But yeah, right. I am starting to need the bathroom now. So yeah, that's why I'm jiggling. I'm doing I need the bathroom jiggle.
That's cool. No sweat. I'll go put my head down on the sheets. Yeah,
that's all right. But thank you everyone who is still with us. Thank you for an amazing evening. We'll be back again next week for episode 6 over on UCS channel. So
a haircut by then. So
hopefully, I mean, I'm hopefully gonna not have bedhead or hoodie hair from mine away for like this.
Absolutely fine, mate.
Like that.
You don't have these like 3 hairlines going on.
Definitely not. But yeah, appreciate everyone being here, and we will see you guys in another stream.
Bye.